As a practitioner of democracy, especially someone who sits on the chair of a president, he must live above board. A president must mirror the moral rectitude of trust and transparency. To be called the president of a country is to be an approximation of the values that such a country stands for. Nigeria does not stand for forgeries and impersonation. It is therefore on this note that we yet again call on President Bola A. Tinubu to follow the example of Atiku Abubakar, to clear the air about the doubts and kurukere about his past. Since Lagos is his domain, we ask Bola A. Tinubu to boldly walk into Government College Lagos and make available to the world, just as we have done today, a copy of the 1970 certificate with which he sought admission into the Chicago State University. He may as well tell us the business center inside Oluwole Market in Lagos, where the document, the certificate was printed and given to Chicago State University, or where that certificate was gotten from, which was presented to the Independent National Electoral Commission. And it is embarrassing enough that the FBI and some anti-crime agencies in the United States are poised to start releasing information on our president any moment from now. It is more embarrassing that Bola A. Tinubu will fight tooth and nail to block these discoveries about his past, saying such will cause him irreparable damage. Bola A. Tinubu needs to be reminded that what the FBI and the US security agencies are set to do by releasing the FBI Tinubu files will undoubtedly cause Nigeria irreparable damage. Nigeria is a country of laws, and no one single man or woman, no matter how highly placed, is bigger than our laws.
If this message doesn't pierce your heart, if you do not feel pain, if you are not embarrassed, if you are still proud of being a Nigerian at this point, because of this litany of disrespect, disgrace, irreparable damage being done to the image of this country, then you're a bad person. You're a very bad person. You don't love this country. No matter the side you belong to, no matter who you support in this election, if the fact that we are being mocked in this world, we are being touted for allowing someone who is not fit to even be a local government chairman to be the president of this country, and you feel it's okay, you're a bad person. I understand that some of you are playing party sentiments, some of you are playing party politics, you are playing religious politics, you are playing any ethnic politics. But at this point, this is the point to call ourselves to order, because this is wrong. Bola Tinubu that said that it will be severe irreparable damage to his personality. It has gone beyond him. It is now a severe irreparable damage to the fibers of values and principles and the integrity of this country. Take it from me. Forget about the messenger, but let's treat the message with an urgent attention. It is damaging. It is damaging. I don't want to talk too much. I want to allow you to see this video. This is a terrible situation. Whether the Supreme Court does its duty to removing him or not, but it doesn't change the fact that this man being in office is an embarrassment to this country. And we must continue to say that. No matter who's angry, the point is clear. This is wrong. This is totally wrong. You can't lead the country like this. It is too much. The baggages are just too much. No. This is too wrong. Watch the rest of the video as Phrank Shaibu expresses with bitterness the dangers of allowing this man to remain in office. Unfortunately, we are by constitutional authority, we have to allow the Constitution, which the Supreme Court to be interpreting as they begin to hear a plea today, to tell us why. Supreme Court needs to convince us why Bola Tinubu should remain in office, even with all these evidences, litany of evidences around. Watch the video and share this video. May God help Nigeria. If Nigeria survives this, never again. Every party in this country will do their proper due diligence to ensure that a Bola Tinubu square, a Bola Tinubu the second will never emerge again in this country. Because this one is heartbreaking. I'll catch you later.
As a practitioner of democracy, especially someone who sits on the chair of a president, he must live above board. A president must mirror the moral rectitude of trust and transparency. To be called the president of a country is to be an approximation of the values that such a country stands for. Nigeria does not stand for forgeries and impersonation. It is therefore on this note that we yet again call on President Bola A. Tinubu to follow the example of Atiku Abubakar, to clear the air about the doubts and kurukere about his past, just as we have done, openly publicly, and we took the pains to go to Lagos, his own Lagos, where he ruled and superintended and has been lord over for over 23 years. Since Lagos is his domain, we asked Bola A. Tinubu to boldly walk into Government College Lagos and make available to the world, just as we have done today, a copy of the 1970 certificate with which he sought admission into the Chicago State University. He may as well tell us the business center inside Oluwole Market in Lagos, where the document, the certificate was printed and given to Chicago State University, or where that certificate was gotten from, which was presented to the Independent National Electoral Commission. And if assuming the president is afraid to come out clean, because we can only assume at this point that Bola A. Tinubu has some skeleton in his closet or his cupboard, he should feel free to confide in us. You don't need to have over 2,000 media aides for you to do your job well. We are just 3 of us here, yet we went to Lagos, Tinubu's Lagos, to investigate and put to rest the issue of Atiku's affidavit, which was signed on a Saturday. We took it upon ourselves to say, look, we must come out clean. We cannot be on the same page with a certificate forger. So he can confide in us. We will help him to do this. And it is embarrassing enough that the FBI and some anti-crime agencies in the United States are poised to start releasing information on our president any moment from now. It is more embarrassing that Bola A. Tinubu will fight tooth and nail to block these discoveries about his past, saying such will cause him irreparable damage. Bola A. Tinubu needs to be reminded that what the FBI and the US security agencies are set to do by releasing the FBI Tinubu files will undoubtedly cause Nigeria irreparable damage. Nigeria is a country of laws, and no one single man or woman, no matter how highly placed, is bigger than our laws. We hope that the discovery into Atiku's Saturday affidavit by his own media team will raise this issue and provide the opportunity for Bola A. Tinubu's team to come clean with its decades of forgeries and lies. Nigerians are waiting for them to put an end to this kindergarten Tom and Jerry that has done nothing but brought embarrassment and humiliation to our country and its people. Ladies and gentlemen, on this note, I would want to say that Atiku Abubakar, former Vice President for Federal Republic of Nigeria, whom the media team of Bola A. Tinubu canonized as being someone who is associated with forgery, just like their boss, we have decided to come out clean today. We waited this long to respond to them, to their inaccuracies and reckless vituperations, because we believe in detailed presentations, because we believe Nigerians deserve to know the truth, and the truth will set us all free. That is why we invited you today, and that's why we decided to speak to Nigerians today on our discoveries. This is discovery number 2. You remember we went to Chicago. We brought discoveries. At least in Chicago, when we brought out the documents from Chicago, we knew whether somebody attended a university, either as a male or a female, and so many other inconsistencies and incongruities in those documents and those revelations we saw there. Today is another day of discovery. We have proven to Nigerians that Atiku's affidavit that was signed on a Saturday, it is not a forgery. We have proven and shown court documents. I would like to even show you, but in fact, we're going to share to you receipts of payments of the affidavit, of copies of these processes we got from both the magistrate courts, the high courts in Lagos. We went to about 5 different courts in Lagos to look for records and the archives of Lagos State. Lagos is truly a center of excellence, particularly when it comes to keeping records. And that is why we need him to go to, just take a stroll. I think there's Chicken Republic around there. That's right. In case maybe the walk is too long, he can have a bite of chicken and a combination or whatever, you understand, with corn or agbado and all of that. And, take a break, rest a little, then he will get for us a copy of that certificate that he was issued, in advance from Lagos State, Government College Lagos, even before the school was established. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and God bless you. We'll take questions going forward. For I think 3, 4, 5 questions before we close the press. We are before the court of public opinion, and we are before our courts, the courts in the land. And interestingly, you know that if you are an athlete, I don't know if you have seen an athlete before, if an athlete is accused of doping, and investigations prove that an athlete use performance enhancing drugs to win a race, what does the Athletics Federation, or Athletics Federation for the Almighty and our esteemed justices to decide? God bless you.